Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our meditation time together. Today's meditation is about celebrating and valuing the power of taking small steps, sometimes really tiny steps, to help us move forward. And the word we're using for that is the Japanese word, Kaizen. Kai meaning change and Zen meaning good. So the direct translation could be good change, changing for good. Essentially, it's about making very small and ongoing adjustments, changes to help us live a more meaningful life. So let's embrace this power of taking small steps as we prepare ourselves for the meditation. So just notice how you're seated or lying down today, or even standing or moving, whatever posture you find yourself in today. See if you can make some small adjustments to make yourself more comfortable. By being more comfortable, you're less likely to fidget and move around during the meditation, and more likely to enjoy the experience. So, see what adjustments you need to make to your cushion or your seat or on your bed. Maybe adjusting your clothing or the temperature. Maybe you need to open or close a window. Perhaps you need to use a blanket or remove a blanket if you're too warm. Small adjustments to make yourself more comfortable. Let's begin with that. And now let's just take a moment. Let's just take a minute to scan through our body from head to toe and just see which parts of your body need stretching. And if you find one that needs a little stretch, then taking that small action, that tiny stretch or tiny movement. It could be very small. It could be just a few millimeters, or it could be more. So let's begin by scanning through the top of our head, our forehead, all the muscles in our face, jaw, down through our neck, back of the neck, shoulders. Any small movement needed there. Down both your arms into your hands and fingers. And then down your back, upper and lower back. Feel very different. Your chest, belly, down through your pelvis into your legs, knees, and feet, all the way down to your toes. See if any other little stretches are needed, or any tiny movements, and tiny adjustments to make yourself that little bit more comfortable. One way to represent this is I say, is there anything you could do to make yourself 1% more comfortable? Now, noticing the sensations in your body for a moment as a whole. And see if you can be aware of all your bodily sensations for just a moment, or at least a moment. May last for a second or two. You may extend a bit longer. But taking this small step approach to your meditation, the complete opposite of trying to do it perfectly. Just seeing if you can manage to be conscious of your body for a moment or two. Being happy with that. And then when within your body is the gentle rhythm of your breathing, see if you could be conscious of at least one out breath. Feeling one cycle of breathing out. Anything more is just a bonus. And now let's see if we can feel at least one cycle of breathing in. Again, if you manage to feel more than one in breath, that's just a bonus. And now let's try feeling one complete breath, one in breath and out breath. Any more than that is just a bonus. Let's see if you can feel one in and out breath. Notice if you did just feel one breath, if you managed to do that. And notice if you managed to feel more. And how it felt to take these small steps in awareness. Now you may want to move on to turning your attention to sounds and see if you can hear at least one sound. Any more than that is great, but you just need to hear at least one sound. So let's try some mindful listening, taking this Kaizen approach. Mindfully listening to just one sound at least for at least a moment. Now turning your attention to your inner world of thoughts. See if you can notice one thought, at least one thought. Any more is great. And let's turn our attention to thinking and begin by noticing at least one thought. So you may have noticed one thought in this time, and if you didn't, then you may have noticed the thought saying, I didn't notice a thought, which is also a thought, so you've done it. Okay, so now let's turn our attention to something even more subtle, our feelings. Now, the good news is it doesn't have to be a positive feeling, it can be a negative feeling. We don't even like to classify them as positive and negative, they're just feelings. See if you can notice for at least one moment a feeling that you're having right now. Could be happy, sad, tired, content, anxious, whatever it is, just noticing it for a moment. Just need to feel your feeling for that one moment, and any more is a bonus. If you can't feel any feeling at all, then that's okay. That's just in identifying a neutral feeling there. So you're just noticing that. And so let's continue to quietly practice being mindful together, taking this small step approach, Kaizen meditation, and being easily satisfied, even if you just manage to feel one breath, one bodily sensation, one thought. That's more than good enough. Let's practice together with the wider community of meditators all over the world. So, as we gently come towards the end of our meditation, let's take the small step, the Kaizen step, to feeling just one breath and being more than satisfied by that. And maybe thinking of one tiny thing that you're grateful for in your life, at least one small thing. Then asking yourself a small question, a Kaizen question. In what tiny way can I be mindful or kindful today for just a moment?